my name is Jessica and I am a homeschooling mom. And this is
Parker, Jacob, and Bailey.
We also have baby Duncan. You learning a lot, buddy? We have been homeschooling since Bailey was a baby, essentially. I went into parenthood planning to homeschool. We haven't needed to go elsewhere thus far. Who knows? You never know. We often get asked about our homeschool day, what it looks like, what our routines look like, how it works for us. I thought I'd share a little bit of that with you today. So for us, our first part of our homeschooling day is cleaning off the table. Because the table we school in is also the table they eat breakfast in. So we do our breakfast, like cleaning up dishes, cleaning up the table, wiping it down, because you don't want to put books in sticky messes, and kids make sticky messes. So the majority of our schooling is done at the kitchen table. And then I always like to make sure that I have some sort of delicious beverage, like my tea. This is a Morning Thunder by Celestial Seasons. I like that one. Gotta get my Morning Thunder. And I also have my cold drink. This is a LaCroix. I love LaCroix. So that puts us in the mood to do our school. And that's really important. Don't forget to do that part. If you're not in the mood to start your day and things aren't settled, it can be rough. So that's what we've found really, really helps us. Maybe you have special suggestions or things that you do to begin your morning and begin your day. Go ahead and share them with us below. We'd love to hear what they are. The next thing that I do is I set up our board. And it looks like this. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. So we sing that little song every morning, and then the kids come and sit around me, and we set up what we're going to do. We go over what day it is, what month, and we talk about what season it is, and that's all done right here together. So right now our calendar says yesterday, and I'm going to update everything while sitting with the kids. Sometimes I do this before they come to sit here, and sometimes I just do it on the fly with them. Parker, what day of the week is it today?
Tuesday.
Jacob, what month are we in today?
October.
Tuesday, October. Bailey, do you know?
3rd.
Nice. 3rd.
2017.
2017. This stands for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We've had breakfast. This is outside playtime.
Last time I went outside, I got a wasp sting.
Jacob got stung by a wasp yesterday. It was kind of scary.
Yeah. So what happened is it got into his woolen jacket. I was like, get off me, bug. And then it flew down here and I saw it. It was a wasp. Then I started crying. Then I went all the way downstairs. I went, Mommy, my arm! And then I didn't even know if I got stung or not. And then she took off my sweater, and then I'm like, I looked down and there was something yellow. And then I looked down again and I saw the wasp on my knee and we were inside.
This is an area where they can keep track of how much water they've had for the day. This is an area in case they want to share something, they can share here. This is how many donate bags they've put together. This is something called a quest. It's a bonus activity that they can do to either remove a consequence or to earn a bonus. So these are different things for our kids. 100 pieces of trash, sort a Lego bin, do a Musical.ly, do a donate bag. We have all different kinds of things that we like to do as quests, and those change all the time. Homeschool with Winnie is an activity they do on the computer for our classical conversations work. Sew on patches is kind of just an always reminder for us.
Because we always are earning patches from programs.
So those are mostly kind of like our extra life stuff. And then this is where the school is. So then I write down all the different things they need to do for their schoolwork for the day. These are Bailey's various school things that she does. Here are Jacob's, here are Parker's. So those change every day, but I make sure that they have whatever they like really need to do for that day on there. Parker has a big list, you may have noticed. He's not in kindergarten yet, but he does have schoolwork that he works on. A lot of that is to get him into the routine of doing schoolwork, more so than actually like going, yes, Parker knows calculus. He's doing a great job. He works on cutting and pasting. He has a little book where he writes a letter a day, and he just writes that one letter over and over again. For his math, he usually does dot to dot, or he has a color by number project that he likes to work on. And then he also has a little drawing book where he learns how to draw a little thing.
This is my drawing book that I do a lot of days. This is the first one I did at Apple. I did it on a page right here, over here. And then I did this baseball, it was pretty hard for me. One was pretty good, but this one wasn't because I was trying to make it farther, but it just went across. This one's a balloon, and I tried doing it on here.
Those look great.
And the balloons were automatically good.
They were automatically good?
Yeah, but these were really hard to try doing, so yeah. These are cherries.
Let me see the cherries. Oh yeah.
Cherries.
Parker's learning on writing his name on all of his work.
Yeah, and this is my egg. This is my ice cream cone. And this egg was pretty hard to make. And this was a coconut.
That's an acorn.
An acorn. That was an acorn. It's pretty funny. That's what squirrels eat. Squirrels are not to be touched. Just the ones that are pets. Oh, this area is pretty good. This one's pretty good. Here's a mushroom. I haven't written my name yet.
There's Parker's eggplant.
Yeah, there's my eggplant. That one was pretty hard too. And here's my hot dog. That was my hot dog. This is my hamburger. It's pretty messy. And that's my hamburger. And that's my boot. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Where's your last boot?
That's my boot. This one's pretty cute. This is my doggy I haven't worked on.
Oh, that's what you're doing today?
Yeah, but I'm trying to find a light brown and a brown that is dark.
I bet we have those things. Go look.
Okay, but I need help looking.
Okay. Well, you look for a little bit while I show what Jacob's been working on, okay? Good job, Jacob.
Thanks.
Some of these things stand for different things that you wouldn't necessarily know, but this is how we schedule everything out. What the kids need to do, it all goes right there. By the end of the day, if they have these little stars for their donate bags, then they can watch a movie or something special, whatever they want to do. That's like the heart of our routine. I found that this board really helps me a lot, so that's the main thing that we use. Oh, here's their feeling chart too. Feelings. And we do things like sharing and talking about our feelings and making sure that everything we need to stay healthy, and not just school, but just our overall being, is all written on this board.
I'm going to talk about what I do for when I do writing. So what I do for writing is I work on Mommy's computer and I work on my book, and it's really fun.
So Jacob's doing something called Draw Right Now. This is a really cool program that I've used with all of my like kindergarten, first grade, second grade kids. He reads me these sentences, then he writes them all out, and then he learns how to draw the picture. So it's like he's illustrating his own story. This is what Jacob's working right now. And in the past, he's done this pig, sheep. One thing that I love about that book is that it also has a little bit of a social studies aspect in it. This one has things on a farm, but there are other ones that have American history and a variety of topics that the kids can learn about and talk with me about as they're writing them out and drawing them. So it's really cool, I love it. Bailey is working on memorizing these concepts for her grammar. These are 5 principal parts of a verb, and she's writing out all of these irregular verbs. She does these charts several times within a week. This is chart D, and then this is chart C for learning verb types and attributes. She has like 20 different charts that look like that. She can write out from memory chart A and chart B. She's close to having chart C completely memorized. She's doing a really great job with that this year, and it's been very cool for her to develop her grammar because she's such a strong writer, and this makes her just stronger in that. I really appreciate this work that she does. It's a part of our Classical Conversations homeschool group, and it's the program called Essentials, which is for 4th grade and up.
My book is called Adventure Wars. It'll be out in about a year or 2 probably. If not, maybe a little longer or shorter. I don't know yet. I'll send out things when I'm close to finishing it. It's about adventure in space.
So this is our main school area. The kids all have baskets. Here's their reading and spelling programs, and then they each have baskets so they can take out the basket and they have all their stuff right there. Right here, I have a variety of school supplies like whiteout and tape. I love this. This is a basket full of just drawings and a variety of papers for me to clean up easily and get it off the table so we can eat lunch and stuff. I know this doesn't look gorgeous, but this is the easiest way of doing it for us. We just dump all the pens and pencils and everything into one container and we can pull it all out easily. And then here's another smaller basket of scissors and tape and things like that. And then these are books that they're not necessarily using right now, but I might pull out at some point in the day or add to their basket later in the year. Those are the basic elements to our homeschooling day. Then the kids just pick up the work and I help as they need it. It was more the first week because I was establishing how a lot of things are done, but now that Parker knows how to do his drawing curriculum, for instance, he can just pick it up and look, he's on the ground right now doing it. So he's on the ground doing his work. Jacob is all set up to work with me right here. And Bailey can just sit here doing her math on her own because she's able to do most of that by herself. Jacob's asked me to do 2 lessons today. We'll see if we get there. And I should note that Duncan is taking his nap right now. He usually takes a 9:30 nap. Most babies do that for like the first year once you've figured out their nap time. They usually take a morning nap, and that's like a really good chunk of our day to get this sort of stuff done. Once we finish all of these core sort of school requirements, we go on and do lots of other things, playing outside, going on adventures. This homeschool routine that you're seeing today is when we are at home. We have a lot of outside activity days and adventure days and lesson days. So I think that there's a misconception about homeschooling that it has to just be people at home all the time doing their schoolwork. But a lot of what we do is actually outside of the house. We enroll our kids in various extracurricular programs. We travel a lot, and that's just our family. A lot of homeschoolers do a good amount of school outside of the home.
This is so yummy. This is the first yummy thing that I've ever had in my whole life that you've ever gave me. That's so good. Thank you.
The kids just ate their lunch and now they're having their outside playtime. I'm taking this time to feed the baby. Jacob is completely done with his schoolwork. He wants to do a second reading lesson, so I think we're going to do that. Bailey is like halfway. She has a lot of work and she actually adds work onto her work. Bailey usually gets about a half hour to an hour in the day to write on the computer, but it sort of depends on how much she can complete first. So she has that other schoolwork that she has to do, and that's almost done, but I know that she'll want to spend a while writing. So I'd say she's like halfway done with her school day. So I'm getting Duncan all settled. He had some playtime while the kids were eating lunch, and then he'll probably be sleepy again like within the next hour. So the kids finished all of their schoolwork, and now they're having some downtime and watching a movie, and Duncan fell asleep in his little chair. Cutie. Cuties. What book are you guys reading?
JoJo's!
Yeah, you wanna keep reading that for a little bit, or do you wanna watch the Jungle Book?
Movie time.
All right, now they're gonna watch a movie. I'm gonna get dinner ready, and we'll do bath time, bedtime, and that's our day. Pretty good view. So we have drum lessons tomorrow. Jacob's actually drawing a really cool drum set right now. Look at this. Whoa. Great job, buddy. So today was a small glimpse at kind of a calm home day. Tomorrow we have drum lessons, and then we have voice lessons later in the week. And some days of the week we go and we play baseball with a bunch of friends, and we have another day where we go in and do like a simulated in class with a bunch of kids too. So we do experience, look at this guy. You eating my hair, buddy? So there are a lot of misconceptions about homeschooling. I think people think that we don't have social lives and we don't see kids, but we actually see them pretty often. And we have similar classroom settings for some things. And we also have tutors. I'm not the only person who teaches everything, though I am very involved with the kids. And they're involved with each other. They hang out with each other a lot and spend a lot of time with each other, and they get to learn about they get to learn about babies and how they eat your hair. Oh, buddy. We basically just have a lot of fun together as a family, and we get to spend more time with each other, and we really, really love it. It's worked well for us. I hope you liked learning a little bit more about our family and how we do our schooling. Please remember to subscribe and hit the little bell for notifications, and we hope to see more of you. Okay. Donkey.